West Tennessee Bank, we believe homeowners are the real backbone of the community. We have no work that's more important than helping you make your home improvement plans come true. Come talk with us today. West Tennessee Bank, a division of Decatur County Bank. We think you'll like us. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This time, first item on the agenda is item A, minutes. Are there any corrections or any amendments to the minutes?
On the second page, I have a question. Mentioned in there, at our planning session, we will be reviewing traffic camera results, and I think just was the we don't have traffic cameras, it had to be the traffic count.
Yes, it should be counted. Yes.
Okay.
Well, we did kind of review camera, his camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. And the chief's camera, okay.
Do you have any other amendments or corrections to the minutes?
I'll make a motion we adopt the minutes with the one revision.
I have a motion to adopt the minutes with the revision. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed signify by no. Motion carries. Next item is item B, which would be the count. There's no vote required on count. Is there any questions on any of our bills? If you please give us the number.
It's more curiosity than a question. On page 1, number 13, Ford Construction. Have they done everything on that, Jim? I see the traffic sign, the signs are still up indicating construction. Are we done yet?
No, we are not done, and we will not be done for a few more months. Reason being is, the weather. We have not finished all the striping because that thermoplastic striping cannot be put down to the pavement temperature is a certain temperature, and they gotta get that scheduled among their other projects. Some of that has still got to be done, stop bars, arrows, turn arrows, and the crosswalk. Also, whenever the weather warms up in the spring, March, April, they're gonna come back and have to do some improvements to some of the emergency lanes and some of the side streets where the pavement was put down based on what we understand, cold. And y'all can probably notice it's grainy, and they're gonna probably have to mill part of that back up and relay it. So that's the reason signs are still up, and that's the reason the project's not complete.
So we've held back a certain percent.
We have got a certain amount of money held back, yes.
So is this just pays for what they've done, or is this?
No, this actually pays for pretty much a large portion of the project. The rest of it's been covered under their warranty arrangements where they have to warrant the project for a year, other than the stripes.
I would make a suggestion, because what we had to do, we cut part of the side length up there near the daycare.
East Chester.
East Chester. We cut that because of water main problem.
Yeah.
I think.
When they come back to repair, we're planning on having them patch that where it matches everything else. And just to give you an update, we have filed the reimbursement from the state. We have a total of $393,000 still coming back from the state. But as of today, I have filed that pay request 4 different ways, 4 different times with the help of the engineer. And every time they have kicked it back to me. So hopefully the 4th time's the charm. And maybe this one they will approve, and then we're going to get the largest, about $385,000 back this time, and then the remainder will be pulled down at a later date once we close out the project.
Are there any other questions on any other of the counts? Next item on the agenda is delegations. We were going to talk about this later in the meeting, but since this is not on our agenda and we cannot.
John Harris out of the way.
Yeah, John, you want to go? Yeah, we'll do this other prep after that. Let's go, John. Why don't you go ahead? I think
Go
we're
ahead.
talking about each.
Okay, sure, yes. I'm John Harris, and I'm here representing AT&T tonight. And we have a fiber build plan going on in Henderson right now within the city limits, and we are overlaying the majority of the city limits with fiber optic cable to approximately 1,900 homes.
he's already got it, I think we got it marked off.
It's staked right now.
It's staked right now, it's same place, almost the same distance, that the this guy is the same.
It's exactly the same distance off the back of the curve that they're lost.
Okay.
Same thing we did for the need.
When are you gonna do this, or looking to do this?
As soon as we can get,
Okay,
yeah,
so just imminent.
Yes,
Just need it.
Yeah, I
We
will.
want y'all to let get loud, they get the.
John's already provided the agreement, the survey, everything, he's given to me.
So you have all your
Oh,
papers.
okay.
So
Well,
it's,
then, I make the motion that we go ahead and allow
Have a
to
motion,
have it.
have a motion to approve the easement for AT&T, do we have a second? Have a second, is any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, signify by no, motion carries. Thank you, John. Okay, the next, like I say, I'll turn it over to Mark on this one. I think we have people here from Southern, that's on the Southern Prep Board, and I'll turn this over to Mark.
Okay. Southern Prep, as you know, is the daycare that's currently on White Avenue. It has now become a 501c3 nonprofit. It is separate and apart from the church. As a matter of fact, the church is wanting to has gotten out of that business, and Southern Prep's board is now running it. Southern Prep has to be out of that building in the next few months, and so they've looked at a site at the end of Winco Drive that's directly across from the ambulance facility now, and looking to purchase that. It's about a 100 by 60 square foot building, and they're going to be taking on the loan to purchase that space. It's on 2.6 acres. But what they're asking the city to consider is funds to help with the renovation of the inside of it, not the purchase of the building, but strictly with the renovation. They're also going to be asking the county commission at their next meeting, and we'll have a presentation here, I think, at next month for us, and then also we'll be at the county's next meeting. So that's pretty much the ask, is for assistance with that, and the dollar figure is basically going to be $100,000 to do the renovations inside and to bring it up to code and meet licensure requirements. And so what they're asking is for the city and the county to both help with that.
Southern Prep will take care of line up the financing and purchase the building. The only thing we would be asked to do is to make a one-time contribution to help with the renovation. Once Southern Prep acquired the building.
That's correct. I think main thing looking tonight is what the board was asked for, is just kind of a verbal support, and then come before us at the next meeting and do an actual formal ask. But to let us be thinking on that and not do any action on it tonight.
I think it's kind of smart, but it's something we were spending a bunch of money and it wasn't formally on the agenda. But we do need, for people in the county and the city, we do need the daycare. We just don't have it. Southern Prep has to move. They gotta have a place to go and to continue offering what people need. I, for one, do not have a problem.
Is the ask 50 from the city and 50 from the county?
I think it's a little bit different. I think the city is 50 and the county is either, what, 75 or 100? I think from what I understand, the meeting we had is that 2/3 of the students or more would be from the county. And then plus we're 1/3 in how it works, which sometimes I always tease the county and forget about it. We're county residents too, so whatever the county is, we pay our share of it, and we'll pay the city share too. But I think the big thing for us, for the city is they have to get the building, they have to get possession of the building before we can do anything. And then the other thing is we have to set some time period somewhere down the road. It could be 6 months, or it could be 10 years, whatever this board decides to set on that. But there has to be something we can say, have that money schedule a lot tighter than what we're trying to get anyway. And I think, and it also gives, I think, some of the aldermen a chance to some other questions they might want to ask the board, their board during next month, do that. But I think it's important for us as a city, because daycare, this is economic development, you know, and my feelings on it is kind of simple, is if you qualify, your income so low, you can get you get it through the state and federal government. If you got plenty of money, you hire a nanny or you go to Jackson somewhere else. We have a group of people that are both parents are working, and they're not asking us to subsidize the Medicare. They're asking us to put a location somewhere. This is what they're asking for, the location. And I think it falls in our wheelhouse. It's economic development and equality of life. So I think I'm very supportive of it.
You couldn't find a better location in a way because it's right out around the schools, and you've got the parents, the working parents that are taking some kids to schools and some they need to get to daycare, and they can do it all right there. That's great.
I'm not opposed to it, I'm certainly for daycare. I did have some questions that I wanted to ask, and I didn't want to have it out here tonight, because it's probably take too long. But there were some things that I wanted to ask, but I'm certainly not adamant opposed or anything like that. And I think giving us another, even if we have to call a special meeting and come back before next month, you know, whatever, that would be fine with me. Just give us a chance to sit down with Mark and the powers of the board and discuss a few things. One of them, as the mayor mentioned, son said, when would you get it done? Did you get it done by a certain day? What happens, you know, what happens? Because there's got to be a time frame. And I agree with the mayor on that. And I certainly think that it's something we need to look at and be involved in, if we can.
Does anybody from Southern Prep want to say anything, or do they have anything that they think we need to know?
When do y'all meet again, your board? When do y'all meet?
We just met last week, but we can always call something special. But hopefully that proposal will be done in the next week.
Let me ask something, Tim. I mean, I think the county mayor was planning on having a meeting with some committees. If Joel Mr. Newman's gonna be talking to any of those committees, is there a problem with, if we get the dates and times, the alderman can show up at those meetings just to listen to that presentation and kind of,
They're open to the public, so.
well, I think it would kind of, if you're doing that, it could speed this along a little bit too, if we're able to go to those meetings.
My recommendation is if a committee from the county is gonna meet, everybody, it would be better for everybody to be there at one time, that way, because y'all are probably gonna have some of the same questions, some people in the county, and it'd be a good time, instead of replicating questions, to ask and hear the same thing, and then at that point, then maybe y'all be ready to move forward to the county also, and speed the process. That would be my recommendation.
Because I know that, I think from my understanding as of today, the county mayor was planning on having some committee meetings. I think the industrial board, or I forgot who else, he's gonna try to have some committee meetings to discuss this. And it would be advantageous to us if some of the aldermen could make those meetings.
I think it'd be better as a first meeting session.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
Ricky?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say, I'm on the board too, partially because I'm on Southwest Tennessee Development District. I help with grants, and we have a working relationship with the city, but also, we have a very special someone in our family that goes there. And I mean, I just want to make sure you understand that if it wasn't for this group of parents who stepped up and worked so hard, and so many of them have put in much more time than me, but this daycare would already be closed, and we are exhausting efforts. And Stacy, like she said, working with Joel, he got us a connection with other people in Madison County that have much more exposure to these type of nonprofit grants. And there's just not funding for capital purchases and renovations, or it's long leafy loans opportunities for our playground. Take some volunteer work, so we'll probably be coming back. And some programming, like for the teachers, and, you know, they've just done a great job with transition with our director and teachers. So, I mean, we're still working and we're still looking, but, you know, we're at a critical point now where we need help with the building. So I just want to tell you that there's been a lot of hours put in by this group of parents.
I definitely don't have a problem with it. I'm for anything that will better our community and our people in our county and cities.
Like I say, I think I think a lot of it, to be fair about it, one thing about it, since it was not on the agenda, and since we are talking about $50,000, it probably needs to be on the agenda. But, like I say, I think it also gives us an opportunity to meet with the county, and there's been some of their meetings to do this together. I think that would be very advantageous to all of us. Does anybody else have anything else they want to say on this? Okay. Next, any other delegations want to address the board? Okay. Next item on the agenda, or is item D, make a decision to request two business and coffee shops to install drive-through windows and two alleys in the town. You remember we had a work session on this, we talked about this, and I think the police department put together a very good presentation, answer questions we asked, so I will turn it over to the pleasure of the board.
First, I want to thank the police department for all the work you did on that. And I think you made a good presentation on the veterans I've seen. Give it to us at the city board meeting. And with that being said, I'm gonna make a motion that we approve both plans for the drive-through at the coffee shops. Let the war begin.
I have a motion to approve the request. Do I have a second?
I second.
I have a second. I think Donna got it first.
Coffee capital.
Coffee capital.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very energetic on that side of town.
I think we can very well see it as a reality TV coffee wars. So,
I do just want to bring your attention, I think I've handed out before, that Jerry's recommends that we do get this right-of-way encroachment agreement. I think y'all may have saw a draft of it, completed before the final. I mean, we work on all that here, to the mayor.
Once you complete this, we should be all right.
Yes, just to clarify, basically just clarifies it's still our right-of-way. If we need it for something, we get it back. It's basically what it boils down to.
Do we not need a release or something from Dr.
We've
Griggs?
already-
We also, that was another document that we were going to require, a release, or at least to understand Dr. Fricks, what's being done with his buildings and the alley that serves his buildings.
and to add to that, while we're in the discussion day, Carter came to me today with a quote on the concrete. You remember we was fixing the concrete up to one section, we was fixing it anyway, on both. And that section from in front of the Bar Latham's and on down, I think what, 3,700? 3,500 is what that cost. That came under what we thought it was gonna come under. It's probably gonna be about 1,000 more.
That should solve all our issues.
That is-
That's still gonna be a one-way there.
That's going to be, both will be a one-way going, it'll be one way back to the park.
Do we need a motion to make that one way, or we also were going to, for the alley came down behind Vesso's down to the north, and technically you can enter going up the, we needed, that needs to be, that part of the alley needs to be made one way coming down.
Let's do two motions, and let's do the motion on this to give an authorization to do that, and you can turn around and make it if you would, if it's okay.
On the one way, that way we can make it.
We can make it there.
Absolutely.
Okay, have a motion and a second on allowing the drive-through windows and the two alleys to do it. Is any other discussion on that motion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed signify by no. Any yours?
I'd like to make a motion that we make Bolton one way running toward Main Street. Also, we make the portion of the alley behind Vesso's, just basically put up a do not enter sign at the bottom of the hill, which in fact makes it one way. That part of the alley.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second, is there any further discussion on that
I
motion?
just want to make one, I know we talked about from
for some turning stripes or not.
So will that get striped? Okay.
Because remember the turning, we talked about the turning stripes,
Right.
making turn right there, facing out. Is there any other discussion on Keith's motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, signify by no. Okay. Next item on the agenda is discuss the city industrial building on 60 Record Drive. As y'all know, we received, Jim put it in your packet, we received the letter from NEO offering $220,000 and with some, I think, stipulation on that, something that had to be a deal with an inspection.
It says they're still reserved the right to have to do the building inspection, so the offer is contingent upon that.
From the discussion of the board, turn over to discuss what the board's feelings on that.
Well, I agree with you. I think we need to get out of the rental business. I know what the mayor said last meeting, and I agree. I'd like to get out of the rental business, but based now, this is just my personal feelings on what the gas, water, the utility department is wanting and needing. This perhaps, since we already own this building, would be more economical than trying to build the building that's over $1 million. So I would prefer to keep the building and use it for our needs and your needs, versus selling it for what the replacement cost is $600,000. So, and your building that y'all had looked at to build back was gonna be over $1 million. So that just doesn't make sense to sell something for $220,000 or less, depending on what an inspection show. I don't want to accept this offer.
I agree with Donna. I don't want to, I think it's a 22,000 square foot plus building. That, the offer they're making is basically about $10 a square foot, which is too low. But I would like for us tonight to at least pass on that offer and consider our options. It may be to do exactly what Donna's saying about maybe converting it to the use of the utility, or we may want to open this building up
For bid.
for bids from someone and see if we can get a more, what I would think, a better, fairer offer that, because I know there's pros and cons for going with letting the utility department convert it to their use, and maybe we need to look at all the dollars, we need to get some better dollar figures before we move further than just perhaps tonight, pass on this bid and consider our options.
I agree, totally.
But do we wanna keep renting it to Neo?
I think we can, yeah, until, we come to some conclusion about it. I don't wanna just say kick them out. I don't think that's
I
right.
wouldn't wanna do that either.
But at some time, we need to close out this lease,
If you want to go ahead and close it out, give them 6 months. and
give them
then-
some time.
And then say, after that time, if it's not happy, we'll, vacate it up, then we can decide if we're gonna let the utility department have it, or bid it out, sell it, or what. As long as they're in it, we can't really,
We can't do
because if we
anything.
sold it, we're gonna have to come back.
And we're on a month-to-month now.
We're on a month now for $2,500 a month to use it for warehouse space. They're probably gonna come back and want to give us less for it.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think there needs to be some termination. I want to give them plenty of time.
The conversation I had with Jennifer West from Neo was she called and I'll be honest, I told her when I told her on the phone, I thought the figures were low ball, and I couldn't speak for the board, but I had a good idea where y'all were gonna go. And my feeling to her is, I said that even if we took the building, decided to use the building, it would probably
came back and offered more.
That's up to y'all.
We could
They
reconsider.
can reconsider.
Yeah, but they really have to up that ante on there.
Well, personally, I think it should be worth at least $25 for it.
Well, look at the land.
That's getting something to think about. I mean, you know what you said.
What's the price?
That'd be about $450.
Little over
That'd be around $450 or something.
The land's worth $100,000.
I was thinking at least $100,000.
I got two accountants up here, they can't tell me this figure.
It's about $16,000, thank you.
You know, the calculator's ruined everybody.
22,000 times 25.
$550,000.
$565,000.
Yeah.
We're pretty far. We're pretty far.
We're way apart.
Come up with $565,000.
I have a motion to decline the offer with the city taking control of the building.
July 1st.
At July 1st. And, do I have a second on that motion?
Second.
I have a second on that motion. Is any other further discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed signify by no. Motion carries. Jim and I will notify the, on this. Chief, do you have anything?
The only thing I've got is just, I wanted to make you aware our progress has started on our construction in the police department. They've got our wall framed and the electrician was here today, but he didn't show up. But we're moving forward with something good.
Good.
Brent?
The only thing I have is, we took, Carter loaned us a garbage truck today, and we ran down through O'Neill Alley, where the proposed drive-through was gonna be. We set a box out 4 feet from the wall. They made a pass through there, which a good driver swung it to the left and then came back to the right there. It's kind of a curve, but there was still 42 inches on the drive-through side and about 1.5 feet on the north side. And we have a video of that if you want to see.
So he will be able to make it.
I think 4 foot, and our suggestion will be keep the drive-through window as far to the west as we can, and the building shove it as far to the west as we can, because the further it goes to the east, it's going to get into the area that you're going to have to negotiate.
That would include the 4 feet. He could still handle some kind of bollard or something if they could, but you said him, it would be just on the side of it, it wouldn't stick out any further.
Correct.
Yes.
David?
No, I don't know.
Carter?
I do want to remind board members, Mark, I believe you already completed your utility training.
3 of them. 3 of them.
3 of them. So the other 2, which is Keith and Donna, y'all got a little time, but I think that is the best route to go ahead and do the online, that way y'all won't worry about going to class, which also solves the problem of not being able to go. It's free, plus it solves the problem of not being able to go because the first class is on the night of the 12th, which is the chamber banquet. Most of y'all will be going.
And the deadline for that was April.
The deadline is actually a year from the
A year
date
from-
you were
okay.
sworn in. So
Second.
y'all were sworn in 1st of October, so technically y'all got to the 1st of October to get that complete. So we have a little time, but there's no need to wait.
Keep reminding us.
I will.
Yep.
I will. Now, the other 3, and the mayor will have to take this after they get reelected again, so they get a buy for another year.
Got the election stuff too, you gotta complete by,
We already did
you've already done all your.
Yes, everybody got
the
their,
ethics.
everybody got their.
Yeah, we done.
Should
That was
everybody get a file
great.
there, you'll get on.
What's the status, what's the status of the, speaking of that, what's the status of the planning commission?
I think they're 100% should be.
They have to do the same thing.
Yeah, well, we did it already.
Diane? Did you have anything else?
Just a question on Hearn. With all the construction finally settling down over there, is there a plan to do something to that street? They've gone in and they've done their patching, but is there anything to make that road, that street a little bit better? I didn't know if there was
think that's on the pavement down the road, but Hearn is that street that, Johnny can probably tell you about more about it. Some others tell you about it when they put the sewer in there, that they had a lot of problem with the compaction problem. That street is, every time you did it, just sinks, every time you put the pavement, it's just not work well.
To answer your question, there is no money in the current budget to do any additional paving, pretty much East Main, we do every dime.
That's what I knew within this year. I
Well,
wasn't
we're not
expecting
even
anything.
quite through with it yet, but based on my budget figures, we're not gonna have very little money left over if any. So I wouldn't recommend jumping out on it, because that's gonna be an expensive job.
That's what, yeah.
And so it's not gonna be cheap, so it would be definitely something to discuss at budget time for next year.
The only thing you could do over there that would be economical is go and just pave that area where the cuts are, repave that one little area.
Well, you just
If you had
need to-
somebody in town paving.
We just need to evaluate the entire street again, determine what would be the best avenue at that cost. Carter will work on that between now and then, meetings, I'm sure.
Maybe at the budget meeting, we kind of set some priorities. We only have so much money, but here's kind of the order, and Hearn would be obviously at the top of the list somewhere. And just try to figure out what we can do on a yearly basis.
Will we start our budget meetings in March like we
Yes,
typically
the
do?
plan would be to start it sometime in March. We have done it different ways. Well, sometimes we prepare the budgets with the department heads and bring them to you. Sometimes in some years, we have met with the board first to get guidance from y'all and then go back to the department heads. So really, that's totally up to y'all and the mayor how y'all want to go about doing that. That's budget preparation. We have done it both ways has its benefits and cons, so.
Sure. Are you asking us
Well,
which way we'd rather do it?
How y'all wanna,
Well,
it's a good time to do it, we're in February,
Well,
it's a good time to do it.
They know what they need. I think it's good that they make a plan. We can always say, you know, that's a good plan, but part of it's gonna have to happen next year because we got to afford it this year. So,
That's
but
right.
I mean, I think they know more what they need than we do.
Well, the only time the board's really done that in the beginning is when there's been a lot of larger project spending that may need discussion before they sort of pass some of that larger stuff to the department heads to consider. But based on what I'm hearing, then we'll go ahead and start like we normally do with the department heads and bring it all to you as a prepared
I
budget.
think that's a good idea. No,
Okay, as y'all know that, if y'all know, we've got 3 grants pending now, and, 4, no, we got 4 grants pending. What's the 5th one?
I lost track.
The ones out, the fours is the pedestrian and bike study.
Side development grant, the walking trail, the,
Multimodal.
multimodal pedestrian bike path, and I don't know, I have enough, but maybe it's on the floor.
Just 4, I think
you
it's 4.
lose track.
So like I say, we had the city, I think probably the best time we had ended up and got about 1.5 million in grants in about a month. So we really had a pretty good month. So, and the nice thing about the multimodal, it's only a 5% match, and the site development grant is 10%. So that's nice. Before we adjourn, I'd like to read a note that we have a card that's sent to the alderman. Your kind and thoughtful expression of sympathy is deeply appreciated, gratefully acknowledged. It's from the Carter Scales family, and like I say, Carter, we very much pray for you, and we regret your loss. But I think you have a very strong family, because I saw it at the funeral, so you have a big family too. So, is anybody want to comment? None, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.